Hey everyone, I am Bethany and welcome to my YouTube channel. I am a full-time eBay and Poshmark seller and I have been doing this full-time since the beginning of 2017. Many of you may already follow me on Instagram or on this YouTube channel, but it's been a while since I've posted a video, so I kind of wanted to take a minute to reintroduce myself. And I know I'll have some new followers as well, so just so you guys know who I am and a little bit about my background on how I got into thrifting and reselling and what caused me to want to go full-time or to be in a position where I could go full-time to pursue this dream of mine. So right now I am 27, and like I said, I quit my job at the beginning of 2017 to do this full-time. So I've been at it for about a year and a half, and things are going well. I love it. But how I got into this, which is actually one of the biggest questions that I get, is back in college, this is back in like 2011, my college roommate and I at the time had some friends who would go to thrift stores, buy used clothing, and sell it on eBay. And this was the first time that I had ever heard of anyone doing that. But I was like, wow, that's incredible that someone can go buy things for a few dollars and flip them for, triple the amount that they purchase it for. And so my roommate and I just had the idea to kind of steal that idea from them and start our own eBay business and own eBay account to try to make money because we were obviously poor college kids. So we started doing that in 2011, and I was hooked from that moment on. And I remember this was back when we did not have any internet on our phones. I know I'm old. But I remember in the computer lab always having to log onto eBay, and I would check all the bids to see if anyone was wanting to buy our stuff. And it was kind of an addiction, and I would say that that's where this really began. And then fast forward, I am from St. Louis, Missouri, so I lived there after college and worked at a small financial firm for an advisor for about 4.5 years. In the meantime, I had moved to Denver, Colorado, and I noticed that when I was thrifting out here, I was finding some really good stuff, things that I wouldn't necessarily find in St. Louis. So I started to build my eBay store a little bit at that time, and I started to wonder if I could do it full time. And it was then that I had created this Instagram account to try to just talk to other resellers, ask them questions and to see how they do it and to see if it was a realistic option for my future. And I decided that I was going to do it, and it was a combination of being completely burnt out at my corporate job, which is funny because everyone says, oh, that's such a millennial thing to say. And it's true. I was there 4.5 years, and I'm like, 4.5 years, too long. Get me out of this cubicle. So if you are in corporate America or have been in corporate America, you know how that cycle goes. So I got out of it at 4.5 years, and I have been reselling since. 2017 was solely selling on eBay. It was my only source of income, and a lot of people were asking me hey, do you sell on Poshmark, or would you ever sell on Poshmark? And I believe the words out of my mouth were, I would never sell on Poshmark. It was one of those things equivalent to trying to teach my old parents how to text. It's the same as a 16-year-old trying to teach me how to use Poshmark. A frustrating experience. I had no idea what to do. I remember opening the app and being like, what in the world is this? I don't know what to do. And so I just told everyone, no, I will never sell on Poshmark. Fast forward to 2018 and just reviewing my 2017 numbers, and I was like, man, it would be really nice to have a second source of income, because there are days where eBay sales are slow, and it gets hard to rely on that income on those days that you don't have a lot of sales, especially when you have so many bills to pay, not to mention I live in a very expensive city. So I was thinking, what are some things I could do to make, just have a second income. It didn't need to be a ton, but I just wanted it to cover me on those days where my eBay sales were lower than I would like them to be. I ended up joining in 2018 on Poshmark, and man, things took off. And I am so thankful to be selling on Poshmark and eBay both full time, because Like I said, if there are slow days on Poshmark, usually eBay will pick up the slack and vice versa. So it's been really nice, and I'm very thankful for that. So yeah, that's just to give you kind of a summary where I'm at currently selling on 2 platforms. And I've had a lot of requests to make some more YouTube videos to just take you guys with me on my journey. Whether that is taking you guys thrifting or showing you what I got at the Goodwill outlets, or showing you what sold this past weekend, or how I ship things like that. I want you guys to be a part of it, and I want you guys to ask any questions that you may have, whether you're doing this, part-time, or if you're thinking about doing it full-time. I will be making future videos and talking about just the pros and cons of selling full-time on eBay. There's so many things that I absolutely love about this job, and there are things that are a struggle for me, and I want to be open and honest with you guys, and I want to share, the ins and outs of this journey. So make sure to like and subscribe and follow me so that when I post new videos, you will get notifications and can stay up to date with everything that's going on with me. I just wanted this to be a short introductory video, so I hope that you enjoyed it, and feel free to leave comments on any ideas you have for future videos, any questions you would like answered, or if I can help you guys out in any way, because I would love to. This is obviously what I'm very passionate about and what I love to do and talk about all the time. So thank you guys for watching. I will talk to you guys soon.